Hi guys, here's our project that we're going to be doing today. It is an optical illusion that all we're doing is using different kinds of lines. It's a lot of fun, so let's get started. We're going to start with a small piece of paper, 8.5 by 11, and we're going to trace our hand. So put your hand on here, kind of get it in the middle, and we want your arm too, and lightly trace. Very lightly, because we're going to want to erase these. And there's our hand. I know it's probably very hard to see, but keep trying to look. Next thing we're going to need is a ruler and a marker. And we're just going to make a series of lines. So starting down here at the bottom, I'm going to move this up some so it's easier for me to work. And when I get to my pencil line, I'm going to stop. I want my lines, my black lines, to be about the length of my ruler. So I'm going to draw a line, and I'm getting to where my hand is. I'm going to lift up my marker, and I'm going to start on the other side where my arm was. Now here is where the trick is. This part I'm not going to draw a straight line. I'm going to draw a curved line like this. Okay? See? I'm going to put my ruler back here like this. This time I'm not going to lift my marker. So when I get to my arm, I'm going to stop. And now I'm going to do a curved line to where my arm ends on the other side, and now a straight line. Just like that. Put my ruler down again. Draw a straight line. When I get to my hand, I stop. I'm going to make a curved line to the other side, and then continue with a straight line. Okay? Put my ruler down. Now it gets a little bit difficult when I start getting up here, but I'll show you how to do that. Let me try it maybe from this side. Maybe you'll be able to see. When I get to my hand, I stop and I do a curved line to the other side, a straight line. Just like that. Till I get to my thumb, curved line all the way across till I get to the end, straight line. That was kind of a wonky line, but that's okay. Put my ruler down. Now I've got all my fingers. I'm going to turn my paper. It's easier for me. Now these are going to have to be smaller lines, or smaller curved lines. When I get to my fingers, I stop. I'm going to do one curved line here till I get to my pencil line. Another curved line to my pencil, straight. I got to another line here, curved, till I get to the end, just like that. I'm going to continue this all the way up to the top of the page. Every time I get to a line, I have to change what type of line I'm doing. I get to this line, I have to do a curved line. Now straight, curved, straight, curved, straight. This is going to be a small one. Small curves. Curve, straight. Curve, straight. And now this is just going to be one straight line. Just like that. Now this is where the magic is going to begin. I'm going to take colors now, and I'm going to draw just straight lines. and curved lines. So let me find my markers. I've picked 4 colors that I'm going to use. Now you can pick as many colors as you want. Don't get too crazy. 4 is probably going to be just enough. But I'm going to stay in the same order. So if I'm going to start yellow, pink, orange, and raspberry, I want to stay, each time I switch, I'm going to use the same order. You can use cool colors. It's up to you. You can use just 2 colors and then make more black lines in between. It's up to you. So let me show you what we're going to do now. I start with my yellow down here at the bottom, and I'm going to draw my straight line, get to my arm, and now I'm going to make a hump or a curved line like that, and then a straight line, just like that. Now I'm going to switch colors, and I'm going to use the light pink, flamingo pink. And I'm going to draw a straight line until I get to my arm. I'm going to curve it till I get to this side. I'm going to draw straight across. I'm going to try not to leave any white. Switch colors. Now I'm going to use the orange. Whoops. Picked up the wrong color. Straight line till I get to my arm. Every time I'm inside my arm or my hand, I'm making the curved lines. On the outside of my arm, I'm doing straight lines, if that helps any. So inside is curved, outside is straight. Ooh, that one doesn't look very good. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I'm just going to use my 3 colors here because that marker, it's seen better days. So straight lines, remember, and then curved inside, and then straight. Now pink, curved, pink. Now you can make your lines as thick as you want. That's up to you. But whatever you start with, continue. Don't, try to keep them all consistent. And this is just what I continue to do all the way. Now down here at the yellow, I'm going to just go ahead and fill that in. Okay, and after pink I do orange. Now right now it's kind of hard to really see it, but once you continue up here, you're going to get more of the 3D effect. So let's look at the original. See how you can see how that just pops out like that? Okay. Why don't you go ahead and work, and I'll show you my finished one. Okay, there's a couple things that I want to talk about here that I'm not happy with what's happening. When I'm getting up here in my fingers, because I didn't spread my fingers out as far as I absolutely could, it's hard to tell where my fingers are. So I think if I had more black lines in between there, it would help. Another thing that I could have done was my hand could have been, say, warm colors, and the outside could have been warm colors. Or, no, warm and cool. And that would have given it a better look, or a different look, not better, different. So let's see what happens when I add some thinner black lines to this. So I'm just going to go in between my colors. Try to be as neat as I can. And maybe we can see where all my fingers are. And if my marker color isn't necessarily in the lines, I think that's going to be okay. I can now make some of my curved lines a little bit more pronounced. I think that will help too. There, does that help any? So here's a time when it's better that I make the mistakes than you do. And really, are these mistakes? No. And if they are, I'm making my mistakes work to my advantage. One thing I could do instead of using markers, I could use colored pencils. But what I would do differently if I was using colored pencils, this part I would color darker than inside my hand, and that would give it even more of a raised look, which could be really fun. That could be something different that we try. Let me finish this section and we'll see if this helped any. I like using different kinds of markers. I don't always like using the same size. And let's see. Does that give it more of a raised look? Yes, it does. And we could kind of just leave it like that. Now we're going to finish coloring it. So, check back. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I think the black lines really, really helped. So, here's the project. I'm going to finish it. You probably won't see it finished. Hopefully, you're remembering that when you're inside your hand, your lines are curved. On the outside, they are flat, straight. Okay, I will see you when I get back. Bye.